Raider Nation? This is boy Chris for Raiders. Please like, subscribe, and hit notifications on my video. Um, I'm just here to tell you something. I had some thoughts. Are we getting better? Seems like it. Are we gonna be a winning team next year? Hope so. Some people upset with us that we didn't. Some upset with the Raiders with Spytek, Brady, and all the rest of the staff that we didn't go after these big name players. You know what? We did that before. We went and got big name players, paid those huge contracts, and then they come in here and did absolutely nothing. Nothing. And then we're stuck with that contract. Or they come and get the big contract and they get hurt. And they're, I'm hurt. I can't play the rest of the season. And we're stuck with that contract. I don't want to see the Raiders do it anymore. I want to see them sign players of quality. They're getting players who fits their scheme. If you look at it, the Raiders in free agency signed mostly defense. They signed 3 offensive players: Kappa, that receiver, and Geno Smith. 3. Now, I don't know what they're gonna do later. They're gonna draft, wait for cuts. Don't know. We don't know. But anyway, the Raiders know what they need. They know exactly the type of players they need. And they're not overspending on those players. You look at defense, for example. What do you get? A safety, a cornerback that can play safety, a linebacker that's good on the run, downhill runner. And I look at his stats, he's more athletic than Spillman. Speaking of which, on Spillman deal, people upset with why they re-sign Spillman. Now, I wanted them to re-sign Spillman, but they saw something different we didn't see. They probably had their eyes on this player before they signed him. I'm sure they offered Spillman. I keep saying Spillman, I'm sorry. Spillane. Name Spillane. Sorry about that. I don't know why I got Spillman on my mind. Spillane. Correction. They had their eyes on Spillane. They offered a contract, probably. Don't know. I wasn't there. Were you? Nope. And Spillane looked at it like, okay. But then another team came and said, we'll pay you this much. Spillane said, I'm taking it. Remember, the man's had a baby last year. Or a year and a half ago, 2 years. He has a new family. His first kid. He got to build a future for his kid because he don't know how long he'll be in football. He might just be another year and done. He don't know. He's protecting his future. Can't blame him for that. So he took the better offer. Wouldn't you? For instance, you work at a job 15 years. You're loyal to your job. You have great co-workers. Your boss is like the boss of the year. You have great hours, good pay, benefits. But say another company that's the same thing that this company work for do, and they offer you additional $20,000, $30,000 a year to do the same thing you're doing now with better benefits. Most people will leave for the other company. Unless you have a good retirement plan with the company you're with now. But than that, if you're young and up and coming, you will take that better offer. Most of us, not all of us, but most of us will. I know I would. So you can't blame Spillman. And remember, the team is not loyal to you. They're loyal to your play and how you do on the field because they're in the business of making money. Business of making money. And if you're not bringing in the fans and the money, we'll get somebody else. Especially if you're not winning games. We got to move on for this. We got to get something better here. Because they're in the business of making money. It's a business. Entertainment for us. We root for them, we cheer for them, and we cry for them. But in the long run, this is about making money for them. Like you said, you might be loyal to your team, but your team not loyal to you. If you don't perform, they will cut you. Let you go, let you walk. That's the business at hand. You know, like I said, I want to keep Spillane. I want to keep Hobbs, Moreg, but other teams offer them more money. Have a nice day. It was fun. You being a Raider, once a Raider, always Raiders. Those guys will always be Raiders in my book. Some players that play for us are not to me. So I'm not going to list those names, but you know what I'm talking about. Most of you know what I'm talking about anyway. I mentioned it before. So they're moving on. Brady even said himself, I want players that play, not come here to get paid. And for a long time, we did that. Give you an example of one, Corey Littleton. Just played for the Rams, had a Pro Bowl Hall of Famer season one year. Interceptions and this and that. Because he had a good line, a defensive line to help him out with that. Raiders wouldn't pay him all that money. What do you do come here? Nothing. Nothing. And pay him all that money. The Raiders are going to players who are hungry. The Raiders are going to players who fit their scheme. If you notice, like I said, we only got 3 guys on offense. Most of the free agents were defense. And look at the DBs we got. They're all big and can tackle and are physical. Typical Pete Carroll defense. He did it at USC. He did that at Seattle. He's doing it here. Kudos. We're building a team. Now, some people don't like what's going on because they're not used to it. We're not used to that. We used to getting the big name, bringing them in the big name. Nobody's going to play well. You know, they have a reputation for having a big name, but, you know, coming here and playing that caliber is 2 different things. I mean, I like Morrick, but think about it. He's been there for 4 years. Well, 4 years. He's a high draft pick. He didn't get good until this last year. You know why he got good in this last year? Because of contract year. Players seem to play better in a contract year. You can go watch the sportscaster. They're saying, well, he having the career, the year of his life. You know why? This is a contract year. They want to play that contract year. They're going to play the best they can so they get their job back or get another job somewhere else. Because I remember a couple years ago, you guys said, oh, trade Morrick, cut him, do something. Now all of a sudden, let's keep him. Yeah, because he's playing contract year. That's, he wants to get paid. That's exactly what happened. He's getting paid. Now, I know he'll be successful where he's at. Hopefully, I wish them well. I'm sure the Raiders probably say, "Here, we're gonna offer you this. You want it?" No, I'm gonna go pay for them because they want to pay me more. Bye bye. We need to stop falling in love with players and hope they keep them. If we keep falling in love with these players and they don't do anything, we're never gonna go anywhere. Anywhere. We're gonna be stuck at the bottom of the barrel. Because don't get rid of him. We love him so much. Yeah, but he got sucks. He's like the worst player in his category. But we like him. So what? We need a better player. Like I said, teams are not loyal to players. No. Now when it comes to making money, they're not loyal to you. They will get rid of you in a heartbeat. That's for any job, any career. The company's not loyal to you. They're loyal to you to work. And if you slack off and not do it well, they'll hire somebody else in your spot in a heartbeat. Especially if you're losing the money. So that's where we stand. I think they're getting better at that because so used to them doing the ways they do it, as this seems new to us. This is uncharted territory. You know what? People have a general fear of something new. Scared of change. I'm not. I'm all in for it. This change is crapping around. Mark Davis tried to do it the Patriot way. No. Let's do it our way. Let's do things the way we should do it. The reason I make this video because a few days ago I watched a content creator or whatever who he was say some things that it made no damn sense to me. One of them guys like at best the Raiders will be 98, 9-8, 9-8, 9-8. Man, I took math in college and high school, and the high tier math and calculus and liquid geometry and all them courses that rack your brain. Last time I checked, 9-8 is better than 4-13. Last time I checked, I don't know. I could be wrong. If I am, correct me. But last time I checked, it was. It's best 9-8. Well, the old cliche is better than we done last year. Old cliche, which it is true. Now, think about it. 3 teams in our division went to the playoffs. You know about the Chiefs. Chargers went, and so did Denver. And Chargers and Denver regular were 10-7. Excuse me. We're 10-7. 9-8 is like one game behind. Only reason why the Broncos went in. Ignore that phone. No phone call. Only reason why the Broncos got in because that looked to me that Kansas City let them in because they didn't want to do anything with Joe Burrows. Because Joe Burrows can play all season. He's dangerous. I could be wrong. As he here, neither here or there. But 9-8 season, that means one game out the playoffs. The best. I'll take it. I don't know about you. I'll take it. And then some content creators said this. Like I said, I'm not going to mention their name because I'm not going to start a war with anybody. That's their opinion. This is my opinion. Let's get Kirk Cousins. No. Why are we going to pay a man that much money? What did he do last year? Nothing. Let's get Sam Darnold. No. He had a good year last year because of that coordinator. Kirk Cousins had a good year that following year because he had a good coordinator. What did Kirk Cousins do? Play for Minnesota, did that, did this, didn't go to playoffs. I mean, didn't win a playoff game. Or they might have, I'm not exactly sure. They don't follow the Vikings. But I know one thing, they didn't go to the Super Bowl. They didn't go to the big game. Sam Darnold had a great year. Last two games, where it counted the most, didn't perform. Let's go get Sam Darnold. No, he want money. I mean, they're paying, I think, $100 million, $33 million a year. That's fine. We signed a backup quarterback last year. How did that fare out for us? Yeah, not too good. Excuse me, guys. Ugh. It's cold outside, man. And I'm freezing. It's just now kicking in. But how that fare out for us? Not too good. We actually got a legitimate starting quarterback. Another thing, what this content creator said was that he threw 15 interceptions last year. Well, that's in the whole year. Last time I checked, John Mitchell threw 9 interceptions and it wasn't even half the year yet. 9. And the reason why he threw him the interception because he was trying to force the ball in a position he shouldn't have forced him in. His running game was out. His offensive line was just as worse as ours was, and you think that's bad. Yeah, theirs was worse than ours. So he threw 15 interceptions because he was trying to force in a couple of interceptions. He was trying to force the ball to win games. And yet, they went 10-7, missed playoff for one game. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. I'm just trying to make it make sense. Should we assign Stafford? I made a video about that. Yes or no, depends. Sam Darnold, I was not in on him. I'm a USC fan, and I watched USC, and it was best mediocre to me. It was the defense and the running game that helped them win. So I wasn't sold on him because he was a backup when he got to Minnesota. It was supposed to be the other kid, McCarthy, supposed to start. McCarthy got hurt, so Sam Darnold was doing the mix with that coaching staff. Looked great. Plus, he had 2 star receivers, Addison and Jefferson, and a decent running game. So, yeah, he's going to look good. And also a decent offensive line. So, until the last 2 games, they let him down. But, yeah. No. Am I sold on Geno Smith? For now. What can I do about it? I can't go in there and say, you guys get rid of Geno Smith. I'm not the owner. I wish I was. But no, that's we'll have to see. Let it play out. I'll tell you one thing: it's better. Like I said, the old cliche is better than what we had. I'll say it again and again and again and again and again. Now we'll come in here, and Pete Carroll's not going to start him right away. Not going. Well, right now he's probably presumptive starter because he was a starter. Aiden O'Connell's still the backup. But if Aiden O'Connell come here in the training and OTA and beat him out, okay. That's our quarterback. I'm not mad at him. I want the best product on the field. I want the best players on the field. I don't know what you guys want. I haven't seen the Raiders for many years. I've seen players come and go. I've seen the Raiders get rid of good players. They play for us, and then they all right. Then they go to the other team and become Pro Bowlers. Why is that? Bad management. I'm going to tell you that right now. I've seen Raiders get paid people that, because of their name, because we did last year, and pay them all this money, and what happened? They come here and stay to bed, and we're stuck with that stupid contract. Stuck with it. This is my opinion. Remember, this This is what I think. I think we are getting better. I think we're not doing anything stupid. We're getting players that fit the Raiders scheme that they want to implement next year. There's going to be a peak year of defense. It's going to look good. I think our defense was good last year, especially with all the players that were hurt. We're going to look better. Those are D-backs Pete Carroll's getting? Big guys. Physical guys. Tacklers. Go watch some of Chin's tape. I haven't watched the new guy, Eric Stokes, yet. I'm going to watch this tape later tonight. But I saw little clips of it. They tackle. No more of that Marcus Matador Peterson where Ole let him by or just like reach your arm out. Oh, I missed a tackle. None of that crap anymore. This guy hit you and wrap you up. The linebacker, Aaron, I watched this tape like this dude's a beast on a run game. Maybe not good coverage. Maybe they'll get a coverage linebacker. Or maybe they have one in the building that we haven't seen yet. Well, I don't know. I'm not there. But what the eye test showed me, I watch him like, there he goes. Steelers let go of another good linebacker. That's what we got splayed from. I looked at his measurables. He jumps higher, he runs faster, and he tackles better. Like I said, we'll see. Also being love the players that play for Raiders. Once a Raider, always a Raider. But time to move on. This whole team dynamic is going to change big time. Am I excited for coming up? Somewhat. I was more excited when they hired AP. I was like, yeah, here we go. Back to the Raider way. And that didn't work out like I wanted to, like anybody wanted to. I just can't wait to see what we got. So, do me a favor, nation. Stop crying over spilled milk. They're gone. Stop crying we didn't do anything in free agency. We're getting the players that fit the system. We're not overspending money. Because some teams went out there on the first day of free agency and just went crazy. They have the money to do it, so let them do it. Okay? We'll get there. I think this regime right now will get us there. Anyway, I'm Christopher Raiders. I just wanted to just share my thoughts on that. Are we getting better? From the top, yeah. We'll see the bottom, see what happens. Just gotta wait. Be patient. Like I said, next year, no guarantees we're gonna flip around, go 12-5, go Super Bowl. That would be nice, but don't bet your hopes on it. Just so we can win games and compete. Okay? So, please like, subscribe with notifications. I'll probably do a video today or tomorrow. I don't know. I'll probably do a live today or tomorrow. But I just wanted to share my thoughts, some of this nonsense that you guys are crying over about where we let them go. Well, we weren't paying that much money. We got other things we got to do first. We got a quarterback in the building. Now we got two quarterbacks that can compete and probably get a third one in the draft. Don't know who, don't know when, don't know what they're going to do. Just got to wait and see. But they going to get another quarterback in the draft. A young one. Develop him for the future. Right now, I'm happy. Not excited, but I'm happy. So, until next time, my Raider Nation family, we'll see you soon.